Part 2 of the bumper build. Let's get started. Okay, catch you guys up on what's been happening. They had fixed the frame. That took a day and some thinking. I've drilled the holes for the winch. What I also did was trued up all these brackets to make sure that the foundation of this bumper is true to the Jeep. So it took some oblonging of holes and, you know, tweaking things just right, but it's perfect right now. So now I think what we'll do is tack weld the top on, make sure that's where we want it, and then start cutting more pieces. Get this thing shaped up. I think the welder needed a little bit more horsepower, so I'm going to switch from the 115 to the 230 plug. See what happens now. Oh, more gooder. So before I tack weld this on here, I think what I want to do is lay out the fairlead on here, because it'll be much easier to drill holes and everything while it's off the bumper. So I think I want to offset this rather than put it directly in the middle of this width. I think I want to draw it to the top, just because the drum is pulling the line in from the top of the drum, I guess the grill side of the drum, which is up here. So it's drawing the line in, and just to alleviate any like wearing on this, you know, I'm thinking I want to offset this to one side. All right. I'll just take my marker and transfer these holes. Decided to throw the winch in real quick just to see if we got room. Don't have much back here, but it is enough that the winch fits no problem. The terminals over here, I'll probably rotate either of those forward into this area or straight down, and then run the wires down the cross member here. The clutch over here, I'm gonna have to rotate that up so I can reach it. I could reach it from the bottom, and I might do that just for now, and then drill a hole in the top later, because I'm gonna have to make some kind of a extension to reach out through the top of the bumper. But it's in there. It's pretty tight, but I think it'll work. All right, guys, got this corner done. Looking good, looking good. So now we got to do that same thing over here. So the next thing I want to do is add recovery points to the front. I've made these tabs. What I want to do is actually recess these in to the bumper and actually weld them to the supports coming from the frame. I don't know how far I want this to stick out, so I might measure just behind this hole, this thickness, and this is 3/4 inch wide. Cut that square out of it and then just kind of work it out until I can get this pin through both ends. It fits. Cool. Now we'll just tack this on, and that will be it. And it's finished welding and everything like that. So the way I think I'm going to weld this is welds contract toward the ends of the weld, actually contract towards the center. So if I weld these brackets on the outside, you know, right here rather than right here, it'll actually open the brackets. That way I can actually slide this bumper off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to weld the top and bottom and then the face of the bracket on both sides, plus these inner brackets. And then I'll do some 1-inch welds on the back side here to kind of pull that together. And then we'll do 1-inch welds on the outside. And I'm going to skip like and do the 1-inch weld on the corner, one in the center, and one on the end. And that will give me enough confidence to pull this off and actually fully weld it. Probably should bring that welding blanket down. Well, I think that's good enough. We'll take this off and weld it on the table. Ta-da! So now that we got the bumper off, I think what I'm going to do is wire wheel all the joints, because for some reason, I don't know, maybe I'm not cleaning the dross off good enough, but I'm getting spots where randomly I get porosity. So I'm going to clean the back side of each joint and the front side, and hopefully that helps. there we go, all welded up. I just gotta grind it down and paint it and make it look pretty. And that'll be it. So, thanks for watching.